basically the theme was, let's not just talk about it, let's be about it. And so we kind of all challenged ourselves, like let's put something into action.
The Montana Grizzlies have been exemplifying that motto all season, from wearing solidarity on the backs of their jerseys to creating the Montana Diversity Education Library, which made its debut on Monday in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Partnering with nonprofit Little Free Library, the Grizzlies added the latest library to the Missoula community, which the players and coaches filled with anti-racism and minority-themed literature. Assistant coach Zach Payne helped spearhead this initiative, with head coach Travis DeKeer and the rest of the team.
For me, at least, was my daughter's 2 years old. You know, she's biracial. It's really important to me that she grows up and feels represented, not just in her own community, but in what she reads, what she watches on TV, dolls she plays with.
The team's goal is to both represent and educate those about diversity in their community. The library includes books for adults and children, and the goal is for visitors to freely check books out that interest them, but to also add books to the collection.
I think it's so important for minorities as they grow up, the more that they can have those types of experiences where the books they do read have people that look like them. And then I think it's so important for people that don't grow up or don't live around Black and brown people, that they get the chance to read books and watch shows and stuff like that with Black and brown people in it. And so that's kind of where the idea came from. And
with a team of young athletes made up mostly of minorities, Payne said their impact at stepping up is one of the most important parts.
They've been willing to stand up. And I think the hardest thing is to put yourself out there, especially when you're a minority and you're in a community where a lot of people don't look like you. And so I've just been so impressed by our guys' willingness to stand up and put themselves out there and then take some action.
Started by the basketball team, the library is seen as a community project. Its end goal, making a difference.
There's the preschool right there in the education building. You know, the library is pretty much right in front of. If there's one kid in the preschool that gets a book read to them, that has somebody, you know, they feel more represented because somebody in the book looks like them, or they're able to feel differently about somebody else because that person looks different from them, then we did our job.
In Missoula, Kyle Hansen, MTN Sports.